Now, this week, like seemingly every other week in existence, we have more Pokemon news. Without fail, there's Pokemon news every day, every hour, every goddamn second, and it's getting a little ridiculous. It's a little much. I think we could kind of take a break. This is maybe the sixth, the eighth week in a row where there's been Pokemon stuff going on. I don't understand why or how it's happening, why we need Pokemon every goddamn day. But this one's at least a little interesting to me, so I will talk about it. I talk about all of them because I enjoy making fun of them. We have two new, what are they, Ultra Beasts? One exclusive to each version of the game. So here is Absorption. We're not even going to get into the shitty name. So we have Absorption here. This is Sun's exclusive Ultra Beast. It looks kind of reminiscent of Hulkbuster armor in Beetleborgs. If you remember the show Beetleborgs. He's got a weird drill nose. I don't understand this guy. He's got a little too much going on. He also looks like he could be a DBZ villain. He's got the Frieza kind of weird colors, muscles going on. I don't understand it. Then, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, well, let's leave that up actually. We have Ultra Beast 2 Beauty, which is the one in Moon. Now, Beauty at least looks interesting. It's kind of got the sleek Nightmare Before Christmas spindly arms going on. I can dig that. Weird ballet monster? Fine. Sure. Looks interesting. I think, well, we can kind of compare the two. We got scary, horrifying beast monster. Bug thing. I mean, I think I'm going bug. That's a big thing, obviously, with these games. You know, Sun, Moon, they're all split in two. Which one do you want to pick? There's the cover monster, and then there's weird things like this. But even more strange than those. Get off my screen. There's a weird, interesting theory going on that these Pokemon could be people. So that we got on the far left there, this lady, who I don't remember and will not look up because, again, too much Pokemon news, I can't be bothered. But then you can look at the one on the lower left. Is this the same Pokemon? Is this the person turned into a Pokemon? Is it the Pokemon turned into a person? I'd probably be the other way around. It reminds me of Digimon Tamers, where they would turn into the Digimon themselves. Everyone gets all mad when you mention Digimon when you're talking about Pokemon, but they're both cool. You can like both. It's fine. So they look very similar. And we got the middle one. Looks like the jellyfish. Now, I took this image off of Reddit. People are saying that the right one, that doesn't really add together. But the other two, very concrete proof, especially the lady on the left, is in the exact same pose, except mirrored. If this isn't her as a Pokemon, what is it? Did she just make a Pokemon because these Ultra Beasts are some weird thing that are being researched? Could they be man's creation? Are they aliens? Are they Digimon? That'd be cool. That remains to be seen. Now, this is solid evidence. There's something afoot here. You don't just make the two on the left. Ignore the one on the right. But the other two on the left, that's real. That's real. Now, we can stop talking about Pokemon. Because I'm done. I'm done with Pokemon. For about a week, because there'll be more news in a week. But we had Tokyo Game Show, a bunch of trailers, two in particular that I really enjoyed because they're games I'm super into. Starting off with Nioh. I fucking love Nioh, and just seeing more of this game, I just want it. I just want this game. It's so that breath of fresh air from Ninja Gaiden plus Dark Souls equals this. Plus people are saying it's like Onimusha, which is awesome. This is great stuff for me. We finally get a release date. It's supposed to be 2016, but they hadn't really, confirmed that, stomped that down. It is coming out now, February 9th. And also, speaking about the release date thing, people were saying, oh, they've said 2016, they've said 2016. I would like to remind you, about a year ago, the Persona 5 website said it was going to come out in 2015. So, believe everything, maybe a little less, people. Thank you. But Nioh, awesome. Super excited for February. That's great. Great time for it. We don't need it. We don't need it right now in the fall. Something's making a beeping noise. I don't know what it is. I don't even know. Is it in my brain? Could be. Could just be in my brain. But the other trailer I want to talk about was for Nier. Now people make fun of this trailer because there's just words and like flashes of pictures of people, right? This trailer gave me chills. There's another trailer that shows off even actual gameplay and stuff. I fucking love Nier. Such an underrated, underappreciated, underplayed gem from last generation. I love Nier to pieces. What it tried and did was so artsy and weird, but still really fun and enjoyable to me as a game. And even without those things, it is pretty damn amazing. And now we have Platinum making the combat, so it'll actually be really good, and it looks incredible. Super excited. We got a release date for that, February 23rd, but that was from Tokyo Game Show. It could just be Japan's release date. Not exactly sure, but it does turn February into what I am coining, and this is a completely original term that no one's ever used before, the perfect storm of video games. So, going back a second, Nioh, February 9th. Persona 5, February 14th. Nier, February 23rd, hopefully. Otherwise, Japan only. And then Horizon Zero Dawn on February 28th. That's insane. Usually, games I'm interested in, games I like, they don't come out so just on top of each other. This, honestly, for the rest of the year, the only game I want to buy day one is Dead Rising 4. I'm a big Dead Rising fan. Beyond that, you know, I could just, whatever, maybe I'll play Battlefield one day, Titanfall, maybe. It's just a bunch of maybes, whatever. But these 4 games I just listed, Horizon, Persona, Nier, and Nioh, that's incredible to me. Those are 4 games I want to play for sure in the same month, and I haven't seen that happen in ever, maybe. It's incredible. Now, Nier might not be our release date, that might just be Japan's release date. Fine. Horizon, that could just, I could see Horizon being delayed, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's barely even in the month, February 28th. Persona, I don't see it being delayed. And Nioh, maybe, but if this sticks, and if Nier that's a worldwide release date, wow. That's incredible. And you have to start making tough decisions. And the tough decisions goes like this. Nioh, Nier, Persona, Horizon. Sorry, Horizon. I'm skeptical on Horizon. I made a video making fun of its NPC dialogue because it was god-awful. God-awful. It looked 10 plus years old. How just shitty and it was bad. It was bad. It was real bad. But enough shitting on things. Nier is amazing. Can I just talk about Nier? There's nothing even to talk about. It's fucking Nier. Have you seen the moon guy? He's got a weird moon face. He floats around. That game, Nier, had a boss battle / dungeon that was entirely text-based. You just went to this thing and, oh, we're reading a story now. Do you want to go left? Yeah, I want to go left. You're a text, what the fuck? And some random portions would be 2D side-scrolly. Not 2D, but 3D side-scrolly. And then another portion was like a Diablo isometric camera angle. What the fuck is going on? It was so cool in what it did. I loved it. Loved Nier. I need to go find my copy. I'm going to play it again. Good shit. But enough about all that, and enough rambling about everything. Let's go into the topics of the week. Looks like I'm staring at her chest. That's a little strange.